Alright guys, I think it's time. We're gonna cross the Atlantic Ocean. It's exciting. So we did the checkout, and then this morning we just got up, filled up with water. Brittany ran to town to get a few little things. I got a gas bottle, and that's it, eh Brittany? So now we're gonna pick up anchor and head across to the Caribbean. It just doesn't feel right. It feels a bit weird. It feels like, you know, I don't know. Hey, how do you feel, Brittany? Yeah, excited slash nervous. See you, Mindelo. I'd say you beautiful bastard, but you guys tried to steal my dinghy. Start it, Brittany.
Somebody's stolen our dinghy.
So you don't get it this time.
I feel like it's crazy that we're doing this, like all this stuff we've worked for, and now we're just like going. We've got our laundry hanging out. Also, I feel like smart people just get planes. 5 hours later.
That's true. They're just like, yeah, we'll just fly over there in a couple of hours. Let's hop on a boat and go for 2 or 3 weeks sail. That'll be fun. I've been checking the weather every day and just like keeping an eye on it. I got an idea of where we're going, but it's really hard just to plan. I mean, you got 2 weeks. How do you plan 2 weeks ahead? You know what I mean? Just gonna take it day by day. Okay, guys, we'll speak to you soon. Let's get out of this harbor, eh?
Feels like the first time, every moment I'm with you. You still catch my eye with every
There's so many of us leaving. It's crazy. That's just the ones you can see. There's way more out there.
It's like a river wild, running as free as it can be.
We've spoken to a few guys around us. It's so cool. We've got a bunch of boats that we know. Everyone left today, so I was just on the radio and I'm like, blue juice, Sunday, Opatossa, Offspring, Coro. And then we all started talking to each other on channel 6-9, just wishing everyone a good night and that. It's just so cool to have everyone out here all together. We're all within like 6 hours of each other because we all left at different times today. We got Woolamai, our friends from the Ark. They're about 90 nautical miles north of us. I think they've got to head south and we've got to head kind of southwest, so we'll probably end up bumping into each other to catch the wind because there's a big dead spot up a bit north. So yeah, it's a bit of fun and games here. The Northern Atlantic's a bit crazy at the moment. It sucked a lot of wind away. Ideally, you just want to head straight across 15 degrees, just straight across the Caribbean. But we got to drop down to about 13 degrees to try and get some good wind and try and get into the trades a bit more. Apart from that, once you get past this big island here, our friends on Coro said that they've just gone to the other side of that island now and they've got a steady 15 knots. There is another dead patch forming tomorrow morning, so we got to try and get ahead of that and then just get settled in. And then it looks like there's another dead patch forming, a big one further on, which would be like 2 days of motoring. So if we can try and get ahead of that by Saturday or Sunday, then we're doing good. So we'll just see how we go. We'll keep an eye on it and head further south as much as we need to dodge this dead patch if we can. So yeah, it's not just jumping out here and setting sail and watching movies. You've got to really try and plan it all and figure out where you're going to go and what you're going to do. Brittany, do you have anything to say for our first night?
Rock on, bitches! Crossing the Atlantic!
Jackson, what do you want to say, buddy? Sorry, I just woke you up, didn't I? Hey, bud? Hey, what's up?
Good morning, everyone. It's our first full day out on the water on our Atlantic passage. I've got my cozy bed. Ryan and I spent most of the night out here. Did short night watches last night for the most part because we were both pretty tired. We weren't really well rested for the start of this passage because we were up late. So at one point we were doing like hour-long watches so we could both get power naps in to kind of recoup. And then once we were feeling a little bit better, we started doing some longer ones. So Ryan did 12 till 4, I think. and I've done 4 till I think it's about 9 o'clock now. It's beautiful out here. We've been sailing all night. Ryan's gone downstairs with Jackson to have a nap, and it's all pretty chill out here. I might get up. No, that's not true. I'm not gonna get up. I might read a book, wait for the sun to come up, charge our batteries so I can charge our Iridium Go, so I can check our text messages and our emails. Anyways, this is us for the next 2 weeks. Good morning, mister.
Hey.
Good morning, mister.
Did you hear us downstairs playing?
No.
Hey, buddy. Oh, good boy.
Did you sleep well?
A little bit. I mean, like, the first 2 trips, like, it was super exciting, and now it's just like, alright, I have to just go to bed and just know that I'm going to slip from one side to the other. And that's exactly what happened. Slid up, slid down, slid up, slid down. Hey, mate. Come on, let's go pee. We're going to go to the bow. We're going to go find some fish.
You have to take your knickers down as well.
Alright. Alright, so let's just turn down the window a little bit so Jackson can pee comfortably. Stay there, mate. Oh, okay. Alright, looks like he's just gonna go
He's
pee.
raring to go. He's a seasoned sea dog now. He can do it with the swell.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Let's turn it down for him a little bit.
How far?
Go about 10 degrees.
I'm gonna say we need 20. I'm gonna go another 10.
Yeah.
Ha.
So it was a bit of a slow start last night, but today we picked up. We've got about 15 knots of wind. We've got the head sail fully out. We've got the main reefed, just because it's easier that way. And we're going, well, actually not because it's easier that way. We're going like 7, 6, 7, 8 knots. Sometimes we're hitting like 8.5. So we're doing pretty well. At that speed, I feel like we're just not going to break it. Well, less chance of us breaking anything. So no need to try and push the boat any faster. I'm happy with between 6 and 8. Are you happy, buddy? Brittany's making some chicken wraps for breakfast. That's what you do when you're sailing. Luke Jackson wants some chicken wraps. So when I wake up, the first thing I do is turn the Iridium Go on, bring up the Predict Wind offshore app, and just check the weather. So we got this on our phone now. That's downloading. I do that first because it takes a while for it to download. Then I'll check the sails. On the head sail, it looks like the leech cord needs to be pulled a little bit tighter. It's slipped off, I can see it slipped off. It's gonna be difficult trying to pull that without bringing the sail. So I won't really bother for the meantime, but I know it's there. Then I'll walk around the deck, make sure everything's all sweet. I did find one line that was chafing, so I just fixed that. Apart from that, everything was all good there. We get the down low on Jackson. Hey mate, is that what we do? What's he doing, hey? What do you smell? He lets us know if there's dolphins or anything. Make sure he's gone to the toilet up on his grass on the bow. Hey mate. So then we check the weather and we adjust course to suit. Once we've done that, then we kick back and just relax. While we cross the Atlantic Ocean. Hey matey.
It's gorgeous out here. Ryan's sleeping. I'm reading a book.
Jackson just unleashed his almighty on our bow. Ah, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Ah, you got me.
Jackson, leave it!
Leave it, mate. Oh, mate.
Oh no!
Come on,
leave
mate.
It,
Jackson,
leave it,
buddy. Here, I'll throw him back now.
I'll get him.
Yeah.
Leave it, Jackson.
Let's go, boy. We got a fish.
Where did it come from?
I don't know. How the hell do you get in here? We've everything closed up.
Okay, bye.
Oh, you want to do it?
Oh, Jesus.
See you, buddy.
How the hell did he get in here? This was closed.
Yeah, I know. It's what I mean. I felt him like... Must have just
I think he came through the little tiny slit in the door. He must have slipped through that tiny little... He came this way, see?
Through there, eh? Oh, hello, baby.
Oh no, we've got another one.
He came through here. Hey! Good.
Poor little thing.
Yeah, so he came in from inside here.
Jackson's excited.
What is that?
You're gonna save all the fishes, Jackson.
Yeah. Hey, we threw him back in. Yeah, you can get the next one, alright?
Good morning, everyone. This is day 3, and it just keeps getting better and better out here, but I don't want to jinx it. Been cruising all night. We did turn the motor on for about an hour or so just to charge our batteries. I've got a pounding headache, but I put that down to my lack of caffeine. I'm used to having a big coffee in the morning. I have a coffee addiction just like the rest of the world. So I suffer from headaches for the first couple days when I don't have my caffeine fix. Other than that, my muscles are just sore. So I'm going to try and do a bit of a stretch.
Shit, there's hundreds. Hey mate, where are the dolphins? Hey? They're all just like jumping along the water for like hundreds of meters.
The most exciting part of your day is not taking a dump.
We've been really lucky. The seas have been so calm. We've had the swirl on our side the whole time. We had the wind on like our 120, and the swirl's just like so long. It's like probably 2 meters, but like really long that it almost looks flat. Jackson's been able to go pee and do his stuff on the bow, so it hasn't been a problem. We've just been kind of bobbing up and down. The fact we've got, you know, half dozen boats out here that we're all kind of friends with, and we've been messaging each other, keeping each other company. It's been pretty good. Hey mate. Hey buddy. He's so funny, he like keeps us entertained. Like every time a flying fish comes on board, he like jumps up like, oh, there's another one, there's another one. We like grab it and throw it back in. Saw dolphins earlier, they're pretty far apart, but he gets all excited. But yeah, no, he's good. Hey mate, you're a bit hot though, aren't you? We've rolled up the side here. We've just lifted up the back corner to let some breeze in because it's getting pretty hot in here. We did put the motor on last night for about an hour and a half just to charge the batteries up a bit. Pumped in about probably 50, 60 amps into them. That was good, got them back up to about 80%. And then today they've been hovering around about that. I'm not too bothered about the batteries at the moment because there is a dead patch of no wind coming up in a day or two. So I know when we motor, we'll get them back up to 100% with the solar and the motor. We'll get them back on the float. It's just such a different passage from like Gibraltar to Canary Islands. It was like hectic with like that 40 knots of wind. Sails are flapping a little bit. At the time we just kind of went with it. We just like thinking, oh yeah, it's not that bad. But then afterwards we were speaking to other friends that were out there with us at the time. They were like, yeah man, those waves were pretty shit. I don't ever want to be out in that again. And then on the way from the Canaries to Cape Verde, the seas were still quite big, you know, maybe 2.5 meters I'd say, but they were quite short periods and it was on a shit position. Here it's just like 2 meters, about 13 seconds apart. Yeah, I gotta fix the sail. Oh, what's going on here? Alright, the wind's died down. It's gonna turn, get it back on our 120. So yeah, that's just what we've been doing. So just keep the wind on our 120, heading southwest. Looks like there's a big storm brewing up ahead. So I'm just trying to get ahead of that storm. With Jackson, Brittany's having a nap. I put the camera down now and play around with these sails, see what's up.
It is frigging gorgeous out here! Ryan's got his captain hat on, he's really feeling the part.
Yeah, you gotta respect that.
I just made some French toast for us with the last bit of bread that we have left that's going stale. Been reading a book, watching movies, sleeping, chatting to the boats around us. Oh no!
Sorry, buddy.
Fine fish. We had the attack of flying fish last night. They were coming in from all directions.
Oh, I feel so bad.
He got stuck.
Come on, mate. Come here. Come on. Here, buddy. Mom's got you.
Come on, mister. It's okay. He just likes to have a little bit of security.
Good morning. So we slept out here last night. We got the motor on, charging the batteries. Oh, Jackson, you right, mate?
We had quite a few flying fish on the boat, but I don't know where they are. All I can see is scales everywhere.
Yeah, I saw
think
that.
they get stuck under there.
Give me a nice kiss. Jackson, where'd he shit?
Oh, la la.
Really?
Good
Oh, yeah. Alright. So we wake up, we feed the fishes. And then we feed ourselves. Oh yeah, look, there's little scales up here.
I told you.
Maybe they flop back overboard.
Good morning, everyone. It's day 4. Day 4 of wearing this sweater. Day 4 of picking up Jackson's poop. Day 4 of watching the sunrise. Day 4 of checking for flying fish on the deck. Day 4 of checking for chafing.
Alright, so basically what I do is, that's us there. We're going to be down here, so like 1457 and then 3525 west. Alright, so that up. I'll zoom out. So the bad weather is where we are now to that mark there, right? But it starts on Sunday. So essentially Sunday at 9 a.m, if we can get to that point there, 250 nautical miles, right? So we do 150 nautical miles in a day. We get past there by Sunday morning, we won't hit any of this bad weather. I mean, we might hit a little bit of it. Now, that's with ECMF, right? Now with GFS, it's a little bit further west. So we might just get the tail end of it. But the worst of it's going to be behind us. That's the storm there starting. So now I'm just double checking the rain. I just go through like the clouds, the weather, the Cape Index, the wind, the rain, the ISO bars, and I just like go through each one on the GFS and the ECMF weather forecast.
That is how Ryan predicts the weather.
Yeah. The weather forecasts, they all say different things, but then they kind of say the same thing, if that makes sense. So you just got to read between the lines and work it out for yourself. The ECMF will say there's like a storm coming here, and GFS will say there's a storm coming here. And then like between all the different forecast models, you kind of like paint your own picture of how the storm's coming. And then you're the one out here in the storm, so you can actually like see the clouds forming. So you just keep updating the weather and just keep looking at everything and just keep assessing, and you can make your own assumption of what's happening. This is a handy tool. If it wasn't for predict wind, you'd be out here like sitting ducks, wouldn't you? You wouldn't know what's going on. So, oh yeah, shit, there's a storm coming. Oh, we're screwed now, you know?
Freshly showered, guys. Had our first proper shower, washed our hair. Well, I have, you haven't. In 4 days, but I have been having little rinse-offs because we have a water maker. So, I mean, we need to conserve our water anyways. We have to be smart, but it's nice to just have a quick rinse-off. And then today I washed my hair. I feel like a new woman.
I'm just messaging everyone around us.
It's amazing how much it can boost your morale. Just knowing that other people are out there and just talking to them, seeing how everybody's going, it just makes you feel so much more secure and comfortable out here. It's a funny feeling.
We got our friends on Blue Juice, but they're doing is crossing a 36-foot boat with their baby, which is pretty incredible, hey?
Yeah.
But we've got a 46-foot boat, so it's obviously a lot quicker. They're a bit behind us now.
Millennial Falcon, we've lost them. They were behind us at some stage, but I don't know where they've gone.
I think they've gone a little bit further south, so if you message them too, they're good. Willamai, they're on a 38-foot boat. It's just amazing, like there's so many 36 and 38-foot boats out here. When I looked at boats, I was like, oh, you need a 50-foot boat, you need this, you need that, and then I got the 46, and oh, you can't do it in that, you can't do it in Beneteau. And like half the boats out here are like Beneteaus and Genoes, and I'd say the average size is 40 foot. It's crazy.
And our boat's actually doing really well in these light winds.
Yeah, we're doing really well actually. I don't know any different, but everyone that's come and sailed with us are going like, holy crap, well you had your motor on. I'm like, no, I didn't. So I think these are just quick boats, eh? A good boat.
Beneteau, hook us up.
Yeah, I want that 57.
No, I want the Beneteau catamaran.
The XS15 or something.
Yeah.
Feels like the first time. Every moment I'm with you. You still catch my eye with every little thing you do.
Didn't even get a chance to throw it, buddy.
Oh, it's waking up and realizing I'm still
We're playing.
This is how you keep a German Shepherd entertained in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, let's go wherever the wind blows. Fly away where only the stars go. There's no end in sight. Let's get lost in time. Let's go wherever the wind blows. Wherever the wind blows. Wherever the wind blows.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Just waiting for Brittany to turn around and say, "Stop talking shit, Ryan." Talking.
Fuck am I gonna
Hey,
do 14
buddy!
days of this if you're already being like this on day
Look.
1? Don't I just look a treat?
He's like a fourth crew member, autopilot.
It's more useful than Jackson. Jackson just
Hey, mate.
some shit.
Yeah, you just shit all over the bow and I gotta go pick it up and wash it down, eh? If you don't know what they are, they're a new...
Okay, now you're just talking shit.
If you don't know what the excess...